Alright, welcome back. So, we spoke with Bahamut, and apparently we need to go to the Castle of Ordeals, but not yet. We got a few things that we want to do. Has anyone actually ever came out to this part of the continent? Like, there's no reason to. Like, the little swirly part? Anyways, so unfortunately, as much as it looks like you could land on these little peninsulas right here, you cannot. It does not consider that enough space for you to land, which is really annoying. So you have to land out here. Gotta land in the suburbs, and then take your canoe into town, into the city. Still better than driving on the highway, but a nacho. I guess it would probably be called a nacho, but anyways, they poison, they're jerks. That's all you really need to know about them. They have a fair bit of health. And they hurt. That's the other part. They do hurt. They're definitely googly-eyed son of a bitches. That's for sure. They provide a fair bit of XP if you're willing to get poisoned a bunch. So, I'm trying to remember. I think it starts with an O, right? I don't remember all the town names, but this is actually where the Shrine of Water is, or Temple of Water, or whatever it is. Let's see here. It would probably be Onrak, yeah. I knew it started with an O, I just couldn't remember what the name was offhand. So, and they do have some magic available. So, what do we got? A rub and heal 3. Unfortunately, I don't think we can buy any of these spells just yet. I believe a lot of the higher level spells are only available to after the Castle of Ordeals. Yeah, it seems like it's called Citadel of Trials in later games. Yeah, just looking at some of the names, it's a little odd that they renamed them. I don't know if maybe it was like character limits or something that they renamed a few places, or just bad translation. Because like the first town is called Corneria in this game, or in this version of the game, but it's called Cornelia in here on the map, the official map. Elfland is called Elfheim, and then like Citadel of Trials, obviously. Hey, a dragon. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a little look over here, see what's going on. Opie. I think it was a robot. A robot, you say? What's a robot? Till 200 years ago, the power of water brought us good fortune. Okay. Is that all you got to say? I made a submarine to save the mermaids, but to go deep enough, it will require oxyale. Alright, so that's the MacGuffin for this town, is oxyale. We are not going to be getting that just yet. We are going to be going to the Citadel Trials next. So, and I did stop back in Cornelia beforehand. Alright, so let's find this place. And as you can probably guess, you can't just land right next to it, because that would be too easy. So there's a few options. You can either go to the tip of that peninsula out there and go all the way around that large bay, or you can come here. I'm going to opt to come here because it is closer, less annoying battles with catmen. And you do need the canoe in order to get here, so... I mean, you kind of need the canoe anyways to get the airship, so I'm not really sure why they bother putting a second barrier, but whatever. So this is essentially an upgraded version of the iguana enemies that we've seen before. And we got a level up. Nice. Unfortunately, Dave is kind of out of sync with the rest. So, yeah. He'll be getting his shortly. Because we got the Castle of Ordeals to deal with. Alright. Possession of the crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the royal throne and bring back proof of your courage. Good luck. I mean, you kind of need the... Like, you need the crown either way. Like, to just... proceed. Yeah. You just kind of have to walk onto it. So I don't remember where all of the pillars that you need to use are. Just go where I go. That's really the best I can give you. For the most part, it's pretty self-explanatory early on. These are red goyles, or red gargoyles. They have fire magic. So, yeah. Be careful. They love to spam fire too. And especially if you don't cast fire, or a fire on yourself, you're going to be having a bad time. Yep. Yep. Slayton. Alright. Okay, so I do go ahead and use life on Khan, just to, you know, make sure that he gets back up. When you know where you're going, this place is not a very long ordeal. And again, most of the pillars are pretty self-explanatory. I think it's usually whichever one is the closest to you is the one that you go to. I think that was the general rule of thumb with it. But obviously, just look up a map if you're really not sure. So I believe Medusas are considered undead, so harm should work on it. They actually don't have very much health, all things considered. Yeah, they go down in one strong strike. It's just that they can poison you, which is kind of frustrating. Especially if they show up in a large group. I can't remember if regular Medusas can stone you, or if it's only the Great Medusas, which come later. So, here we go. We got the Mud Gull. This actually is not the final item. I'm jumping ahead, this is another great item, though, that one of the benefits of doing this a little early you can get. So, mud golems don't have too much health. They go down pretty easily, but they can poison you, so... We found the Zeus Gauntlet. So, what is the Zeus Gauntlet? The Zeus Gauntlet you can wear as armor, but the main benefit of it is if you give it to, say, one of your mages, and in battle, if you go to the items that they have, and use it, like click on it, it will actually use a Lightning 2 attack. It doesn't say that it uses Lightning 2, but I'm pretty sure that's the spell that it uses. Alright, we do have one encounter right here. Nightmares. I like the wordplay. So, don't believe these things have any kind of weaknesses. Just, they hurt. So, hit them as hard as you can. I will say, I am happy this game doesn't have active time battles. That would be awful. Although, we could maybe get out of battles before we get poisoned a bunch. Like how we normally do. Yeah, at this point, just wail on it until it dies. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Let's go and grab our item. Or not. We got sorcerers. These guys hurt. Do not let them touch you. Nothing here. Wow. How insightful. We got a heal rod, which is pretty good. Same sort of deal. If you go to items while in battle, and use it as an item rather than as a weapon, you will cast a heal. I think it's just regular heal 1. We got a gold bangle, or gold armlet, or whatever it's called. And yeah. So the gold armlet's pretty good. Can replace our copper one. Okay. Let's see, and I think we had got an iron gauntlet. That's money. Some more money. A house. And an empty treasure chest. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and here we go. The main thing that we want. You found tail. Man, lucky bastard. Anyways, that's a rat tail, actually. That is apparently our sign of courage. But it is not that easy. You must fight zombie dragons. These guys are susceptible to harm. Not that it's going to do much. Fire 2, Fire 3 is definitely the better overall option. Fire 3. Just fire 3 through these things. Ouch. Nice. Alright, that should finish this one off. Beautiful. And if you really wanted, you could grind there. Just keep stepping on that spot multiple times. And there we go. We're now back at Bahamut's throne room with our Sign of Courage. Alright. The tale of the rat proves your courage. I shall give you the honor due true warriors. And there we go. We got our class change. So, after this point in the game, you don't technically have to do this, just to be clear, but it really does help a lot. It improves your stats, makes you look less like kids. In Carrie's case, she looks like a buff action hero. So, we got the Knight, the Master, the White Wizard, and then obviously the Black Wizard. So, and this allows our mages to use all levels of magic of their respective type. I believe it allows red wizards to use up to like level 6 spells. That one I'm not as sure of because I've really never played with the wizard. Or with the red wizard. And the thief is upgraded to a ninja, which is allowed to use low-level black magic, which is helpful. I think it can even use level 4 fast, which is actually very helpful. So, yep. First things first, gotta get our exit spell. We could also get warp, but warp's not as important to me. So I believe Quake and Rub are both instant death spells. Kind of up to you if you really want those. I don't think it really matters. So, now that we have the exit spell, our buff action hero is up front right now, I need to make sure that people are put back where they're supposed to be, because the game does not like to do that for me. We have one other place that I would like to go to this part before we really start taking on the dungeons. The main dungeons. A Frost Gator. And a Red Carib. So, we'll show off the Zeus Gauntlet. How it works. Frost Gators do hurt quite a bit, so do be careful with them. So, yeah. Free Lightning too. There's several items throughout the game that have similar attributes or similar effects that we will be using. Alright. I think, I do show off one funny little thing that you can do with the, you can actually pitch a cabin or a tent or a house while you're on your canoe. I think it was a parody channel that did Final Fantasy in a nutshell, and they actually make fun of that, how you can just set up a tent while in your canoe. Alright, so this is the waterfall cavern. So the key to this place is stay towards the bottom. This place is huge going up, but our starting point and our goal are both relatively on the same, like, latitude, so... And a lot of these enemies are enemies that we've already seen in the Castle of Ordeals, so we don't have to worry about, like, showing them off. Alright. Also, I love how it loops a robot. I'm pretty sure that's a robot. Anyways, there is a mandatory encounter right there with wizard mummies, and a cockatrice. We're taking out the cockatrice first and foremost. Yeah, definitely use harm for this, and fire too. Should take things out relatively easily, relatively quickly. Nice. That's what we like to see. Unfortunately, both of our physical fighters are going to be ineffective. Mummies can cast sleep on you. It's basically like paralysis. So it's kind of... It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world type of status ailment. And it goes away after the fight, so... Which makes it better than poison. Kill it. So mad if that 7 hit points was all that made the difference. Alright. Okie doke. Finally took those out, and we got another level. Cool. That's helpful. I guess it was so large that it even kept, everyone got one. Alright, so, got a wizard staff, which I believe cast fire too. A ribbon, which is very good. Some money. Hey, and the main thing that you come here for is this item. You kind of need to access the 4th dungeon. And defense, which is a sword. We are going to be using... I don't remember what defense gives you, but it is some stat buff, which is, or not stat buff, but makes, let me look up. Yeah. Yeah, wizard staff is only equipable by black or maybe red mages. Let's see, what does defense do? Cast ruse, so it makes it harder to hit. So, anyways, I think that's pretty much it for this part. And let's make use of that exit spell that we bought. Lost no way out. Is it hopeless? Use this spell to exit. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.